Hello there, beloved human. Welcome to 2025 and your 2025 Snapshot Horoscope or Snapscope, where these are meant to be put in your pocket, easily and readily accessible whenever you need it, and also succinct to the point for you. No one is escaping the transformations and the thresholds that we are crossing in 2025. It's a big deal year for humanity, civilization, personal, all beings on this earth, the earth itself. I mean, it's really, really hot shot mega year for everyone and everything. Sagittarius, 2025, I think for you contains many come to Jesus moments of raw reality, unequivocal limits, and realness just coming. And unequivocal limits as in boundaries. So things like home and hearth, things like family, things like certain things being put to bed, literally, as in death, it's over. So really serious decisions. Serious decisions about your public and private life, about the roles that you play with your nearest and dearest and most intimates, and in the wider world as a professional, as a human being. Sagittarius explores. Every Sagittarius I know is constantly doing something or somewhere or chatting about something. And I love them and I love you for that. And this year is a stronghold year that is more about putting roots down and standing ground, particularly in personal and professional spaces. It's a no joke kind of year. And that really is responsive to the emerging eclipse cycle and the lunar nodes in the Virgo Pisces axis that begins in January. And then we have eclipses in March in these signs and September. And those are really the source of depth for you in this year. Then we've also got Uranus in Gemini ingressing into Gemini. So we're still dealing with themes that we've dealt with for the better part of the last decade. But for you specifically, this is really so much about relationships and intimacy and who and how to trust, and also of service to your nearest and dearest, and also oppositional elements, be it people, be it whatever. It's just like all out, heart all out, people all out, and really sealing the deals, sealing and finalizing agreements based on the ultimate depths. Like, we're not devoid of probing for Sagittarius. We're not devoid of really dealing with intimate issues, the bread and butter of who you are, the bread and butter of where you come from and whom you commune with. So that's going to be obvious blood relatives and things like that, but also friends, also associates and foes and things like that. So it's really dynamic in terms of balancing and scaling relationships. This is your card of the year, which is Judgment card, which is Pluto. Pluto right now and for until the 2030s is in Aquarius, which triggers your third house of communication. So this certainly affirms the come to Jesus moments, those levels of intensity, those moments of intensity, those interactions of intensity, but it also confirms that you can talk your way through it, right? Because Pluto's in the Aquarius, your third house of communication. I don't think you're stalled in any way. I think you're unleashed. I think you're unleashed in the depths. I think you're unleashed in the probity and all that kind of stuff. This is a card of unleashing. And also it's like Pluto is getting the gunk out. Pluto is the id, the most subterranean, and that is what you're tasked to do in 2025 with all the astrology and transits going on and your card of the year. let out the gunk, let it loose, be raw, be real. And that ushers in the next era. Thank you so much for tuning into the Snapshot Horoscope. If you want something more comprehensive, one-on-one and more specific with your chart and harmonics and all these different things, speaking to you specifically, don't hesitate. Holler at me. Visit ClarissaDolphinExplainsItAll.com and we'll connect there.